The Seneca Nation of Indians elected a new president on Election Day yesterday.
They hold this vote every 2 years, and voting ended with a first-time president-elect. We welcome J.C. Seneca to the studio this afternoon. J.C., thank you for joining us.
Well, glad to be here.
Tell us about yourself. We know your dad was the president in the 60s.
Yeah, I grew up in a political family. My father and mother were both served as executives at the Seneca Nation, and my father was a treasurer in 1966. 68, he was elected president, and then 1970, treasurer again. Then he went on to be in the Bureau of Indian Affairs here in Washington, then here in New York.
Wow. So a long lineage of sort of being in politics, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
You had said during the break that this was a fun campaign. Sometimes campaigns aren't that fun, but this one was a fun one for you. Why did you take so much joy out of it?
Yeah, you know, I like to have fun. You know, when you're meeting people, you're talking about issues, you're sharing stories, you're sharing food. You know, it's great conversation, and you know, learning about what the people's concerns are and how we can find solutions to that. I believe that's something that we need to do, and you got to make it fun. You can't be, you know, angry or frustrated. A lot of the times, you got to try to find the positive side of things.
What were some of those frustrations, or at least some of the common threads that you had found on your campaign?
I think probably one of the biggest issues, besides the gaming compact, was housing and available land for our people to build homes and raise families on. And so that's something that I'm looking to concentrate on, as well as resolving this Class 3 compact that we have outstanding.
Yeah, let's talk about that compact. Where do the talks stand there? How is that going? Going to hit the ground running day one and get a hold of the state?
Yeah, well, you know, right now we're stalled with the talks due to the election process, both in New York and here on Seneca Nation. And so we're in that lull right now. But yeah, we plan to engage with the state again down the road. I don't know when that's going to be. But the most important thing for me is to engage with our people, the Seneca people, to be able to have some community meetings, bring them up to speed about what's going on with the compact, where we stand, and where do we go from there.
J.C., what do you think the broader public can do to support the efforts of the Senecas?
I think, you know, the frustration in any government, I guess, because they move very slowly. I think encouragement in regards to the New York State government, in regards to moving forward more quickly. You know, it's been over 2 years since this process has begun. Our compact has expired. We're on extensions right now, and it's very frustrating for our people, and really the financial stability of our nation and of New York and Western New York is at risk.
Those talks, let's go back to the gaming compact and those talks and whatnot. 25% of what comes from those slot machines goes to the state. It's a ton of money that comes to the state.
Yep.
We know that the state needs that money. How are you going to, I mean, it seems like they could just sit on their hands forever in this. How are you going to push that along?
Well, that's the worry. You know, I think for us, you know, in regards to federal law, you know, I've been on the record and still am. I'm a 0% person. You know, I don't think the state really should get any money from our casinos. However, you know, we have to talk to our people and see where our people are comfortable. If exclusivity is important, if revenue share is important to them, then we have to go down that road. But I think a lot of our people that I've talked to are of the mind that we shouldn't pay the state any money. So,
Seneca Nation President J.C. Seneca, thank you for being here, J.C.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
On your victory. Appreciate it.
Thank you, President.